At first, it looked like science fiction. No explosions, no missiles, no deafening roar of jet engines screaming overhead. Just a beam of invisible energy traveling at the speed of light. And according to military analysts, this new American laser weapon could completely change the future of warfare forever. For decades, modern combat has relied on bullets, missiles, bombs, and expensive interceptors. Every time an enemy drone appeared in the sky, nations often spent hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars to destroy a single target. But now, the United States may have found a weapon that changes the rules entirely. Because this laser doesn't run out of bullets. It only needs power. Deep inside a classified military testing range, engineers prepared the system for another demonstration. Mounted on top of a combat vehicle sat what looked like an oversized turret. No giant missile pods, no machine guns, just sensors, cooling systems, and a sleek targeting array. To most people, it didn't look dangerous. That assumption would not last long. Miles away, multiple drones lifted into the air. Their mission was simple: overwhelm the defense system through sheer numbers. The tactic has become one of the biggest threats in modern warfare. Cheap drones can swarm ships, bases, and armored vehicles faster than traditional defenses can respond. At least, that used to be true. The laser system locked onto its first target instantly. There was no warning sound, no smoke trail. The drone simply burst into flames and dropped from the sky. Then another disappeared, and another. One by one, the drones fell before they could even reach their target zone. Operators watched thermal cameras as the laser heated critical components within seconds. Wings melted, electronics failed, engines ignited mid-air. The drones never stood a chance. That was the moment military officials realized this technology could reshape the battlefield. Because unlike missiles, lasers are incredibly cheap to fire. Some estimates suggest each laser shot costs only a few dollars worth of electricity compared to interceptor missiles that can cost hundreds of thousands each. And in modern warfare, cost matters. A lot. Imagine an enemy launching 500 drones at a naval fleet. Traditional defenses could quickly run out of ammunition. But a laser weapon with sufficient power and cooling could continue firing again and again without needing expensive reloads. That changes everything. The U.S. Navy has already begun integrating laser systems onto warships operating in dangerous regions around the world. Massive destroyers cruising through contested waters now carry weapons capable of silently disabling drones, blinding surveillance systems, and potentially intercepting incoming missiles. And that has rival nations paying very close attention. Because lasers are different from every major weapon system that came before them. Missiles can be tracked, bullets can be dodged. But a laser travels instantly. There's almost no time to react. During another military exercise, the laser system faced an even harder challenge. Fast-moving attack boats raced across the water while drones approached from above simultaneously. The goal was to overload the system with multiple threats at once. Operators engaged the first drone within seconds. It exploded. The laser immediately redirected toward a second target, speeding low across the ocean surface. Cameras captured smoke pouring from the attack boat as critical systems failed under the concentrated beam. Then a third target vanished from radar entirely. Military observers watching the test reportedly sat in stunned silence. The weapon wasn't just working. It was dominating, and unlike massive missile launches that reveal positions instantly, laser systems can engage targets with minimal visibility. In combat, that advantage could become devastating. But there's another reason experts believe this technology is so important. Hypersonic weapons. Around the world, nations are racing to develop missiles capable of traveling faster than 5 times the speed of sound. These weapons move so quickly that traditional defense systems may struggle to intercept them consistently. That's where lasers could become critical. Instead of launching another missile to destroy an incoming threat, future defense systems may simply lock on with concentrated energy traveling at light speed. No delay, no chase, just instant engagement. And, of course, the technology still has limitations. Weather can reduce effectiveness, dust, rain, and fog can interfere with the beam. Power requirements remain enormous. Cooling systems must prevent the weapon from overheating during extended combat. But every year the systems become more advanced, more powerful, more reliable, and more dangerous. Some military experts now believe laser weapons could eventually replace certain traditional defenses entirely. Tanks may carry defensive lasers capable of destroying incoming rockets before impact. Fighter jets could use compact laser systems against enemy missiles. Naval ships may defend themselves against drone swarms endlessly without exhausting ammunition supplies, for enemy forces relying heavily on drones and missile saturation tactics. That possibility is terrifying. Because the battlefield they trained for may suddenly no longer exist, and America is not alone in this race. China, Russia, and several other nations are aggressively developing laser technologies of their own. The competition has become a new arms race, one focused not on explosives but on energy itself. Whoever perfects it first could gain a massive strategic advantage. That's why defense officials are investing billions into directed energy research. Behind closed doors, engineers are already testing next-generation systems far beyond what the public has seen. More power, longer range, faster targeting. Some reports suggest future systems may even be capable of intercepting ballistic missiles during flight. If that becomes reality, global warfare could change forever. Because for over a century, military dominance has depended on bigger bombs, faster aircraft, and more powerful missiles. But now, the future may belong to something silent, invisible, and nearly impossible to stop. A beam of energy capable of striking targets instantly across the battlefield. The kind of technology once imagined only in movies, except this time, it's real.